Silly things that people say.
Hello VYG, we are back today with another episode of Silly Things That People Say. And as you can see today, here we have many new faces here. It might be new for you, but we don't know each other here very well. And they are also team leaders from the other branches, and the majority are from here, from the headquarters. Then let us introduce each one of them that we can get more familiar with the new face that we have here. We have here
Camila.
and also,
I am Divesh.
of course, they don't know you, right?
They know me first.
And
I'm
Jesselyn from?
I'm Jesselyn from Nasori branch.
Okay, also,
I'm Asena and I'm the team leader of Team Judah.
and
I'm Shazmin and I'm the team leader for Benjamin.
okay, then as I already introduced you guys, you already know who they are. And today, they're gonna be helping us to discuss about a saying that is really interesting, because I need to go really in the root of many youth problems. And that say for sure, if you are saying that say today, you're going to understand how to throw it out this say and what this say are doing in your life. Because we can even say that this saying is leading youth to live in a wrong way and think like this. It is fine. I'm living like this because
Yes, Pastor, that's true. And when they will hear that saying, then it will totally click to them. But yes, when they are doing that, they already end up messing up their lives, and they have already gone into a lot of deep things.
Yes. And the say for today, what is the say for today, guys?
No one cares for me.
Yes, I couldn't hear from my ears. Yes, that is the say from today. Nobody cares for me. I believe that many of you has heard this say or even said multiple times, especially when someone they grew up in a place, in a family where they don't have much care. They don't have that feeling that there is someone looking after them, even though they have. But I know in many cases there are many young people that grew up in a family where they did not have much. How can I say that? Did not have a return from their family, like feelings, to be showing their love, to be showing how much they appreciate them. Because many parents they work a lot, and they end up not showing how much they love their children. Not because they don't love, but because they don't have time, right?
Yes, Pastor, and that's I believe they see their family is not giving much attention to them, but they don't realize sometimes why. That's a reason. Sometimes the parents they really work hard to bring food on their table, but we don't see the positive side. We start taking out the negativities from them. We say, okay, nobody cares for me, so why am I supposed to? And sometimes what happens? These youths, they start leaving their house and they start going around with friends. They start getting things. Start going around with wrong bunch of people, and they start getting addicted, and they are involved in a lot of things that are not right.
Yes, and everything is started when they start to develop that feeling and start saying that saying as well. Oh, nobody's here cares for me. My father, my mother does not care for me because they are not even here in the house. I go to school in the morning, don't see them. I return from school, I feed them a couple of hours, then I go to sleep, and that's all. They have this feeling in their mind. Oh, my parent does not care for me. And Assistant Jason, there is something as well that many young girls, they have it in themselves. Because they grew up in a place where, as we mentioned here before, their parents work a lot. And then they miss the figure of a father, of a mother who is there caring for them, showing that they are important for them.
Yes, Pastor, that's true. And many youths, sometimes the way their parents, they show their care, the youths, they don't understand. They feel like that they're getting angry at them, they're doing things, they're stopping them from doing something. But in fact, it's their way of showing their care. And the youths, they want a different type of care. And that's why they go outside and they start looking for care outside, from friendship, from doing many wrong material things of the world.
Yes, and it is on that moment that many young girls, I speak today about you girls, but I'm gonna get in your point of view as well, the boys. That is the point where many young girls, they start, they start having many relationship, or they end up getting in a relationship too early, like 12 years, 14, 15. They end up being in a relationship, and they end up, messing up their life, because in the end they are searching for someone who can care for them, who show, cares, who show that they care for that person. Because within themselves they feel lonely. They feel, oh, nobody loves me, nobody cares for me. Then I need to find a boy or a girl who can care for me. And it is that, Camila, where many young girls, they end up, getting in a relationship so early, and they end up making many wrong decisions. They end up suffering in their love life, because they search for happiness, search for care in someone outside that could not give to them what they needed.
Yes, they end up committing many mistakes in their love life because they think, no one cares for me, and they end up to involve with many boys. They end up to go to the party, they end up to smoke, they end up to do many things wrong because they think, no one cares for me, and I can do everything. My family, my mother, no one cares for me.
Yes, and then this end up as well, Sister Senna, to pregnancy. Yes, because many young girls, they end up having children in a time they should not have. They are too young, and they end up pregnant, end up bringing to this world here another life. It's like they are searching for care in someone, they are searching for help, they are searching someone who shows cares from them, and they end up getting a relationship, and they end up pregnant, and they end up having a life, a new life to look after, and they have to give that person cares, love, something that they don't have it.
It's true, Pastor. There's also a saying that says, actions speak louder than words, and that's what many young girls, they do not see. That our parents or those who love us, that's what they are literally doing. Actions speak louder than words. Because most parents, they may not say, oh, I love you, my daughter, or I love you, my son, but with their actions, they sweat whole day, they sweat whole night just to bring bread to the table, and they may not have time, and we do not understand what they go through every day. And because they struggle every day to put food on their table, we don't put ourselves in their shoes and say, oh, they might be busy, so what should I do? I should go there and ask, oh, how are you doing? Instead, we said, oh, my mom doesn't care for me, so who cares? So I can do whatever I want, and at the end, we make mistakes that we regret in our whole entire life.
Yeah, that are mistakes that, it's like when we are in a school, each one of you here, we went to school, and we made mistakes, like when you have an exam there, you have to write something, and of course, if you wrote something, if you have eraser. If you have a eraser, you just take it, and then you can erase what have wrote in there, and it's done. It solved the problem. But in life, Shazmi, can't do it.
Yes, Pastor. The mistakes that we commit, we can't go back and change it. Once it's done, it's done.
Yes, and now you have to deal with the bad results of your own mistakes, and then you end up bringing so many mistakes to your life. When the point of you bringing so many mistakes is called, you think that nobody cares for you. That is the beginning of your mistakes, because you end up bringing so many problems in your life, in your love life, in your career, in your study, in so many things, just because you think that nobody cares for you. Your family, your parents, they don't care for you, and then you end up making mistakes because you are searching for someone who can care, who can take care of you. But that's not, you won't. But in the end, you don't find it. You find more suffering, you find more deception in your life, and then you end up, bring your life in a point where you end up feeling useless, you end up feeling hopeless, unwanted, and then it get the point, Divesh, where many young people, they end up having depression, they end up having suicidal thoughts as well. And I'm sure, Shazmin, about that you can speak very well about it, right? Suicidal thoughts.
Yes, Pastor. I was suicidal as well because I didn't find love in my house. I didn't find love at home. And the abuse, the physical abuse that I went through, it made me be suicidal. And the thoughts that came into my mind, I started self-harming. So it's not a nice thing because we need care from our family, from our parents. And when we don't get it, we go and look for it outside. And when we go outside, we make wrong decisions. We look for boys, and then we try to get into a relationship to fill that void. But then when we don't find that love and care outside, we started to think that we started to devalue ourselves, and then then we start to think, oh, nobody cares for us, so let me just end my life.
Yes, but the point is you are feeling that nobody cares for you. And then it leads you to have so many negative thoughts. It leads you to make so many wrong decisions in your life because you think nobody cares for me. And it gets worse when a person keeps saying that thing, oh, nobody cares for me. Oh, my mother, my family, my friends, nobody cares for me. Nobody want to help me. Then you are searching for, you are searching for a ways to express yourself, a ways to justify the way that you are living your life, things that you are doing at that moment. Because that is something that many young people they do. They are doing something wrong, like they are having multiple relationships, they are taking drugs, they are going the wrong way, and they say, oh, I'm doing all these things here because I did not find no one to help me. Nobody cares for me, nobody want to help me, then I'm doing that.
Yes, Pastor, that's true, because what you were just saying, Pastor, I was one of them before. Because at home, I used to think that my family, they don't care about me. They yell at me, they scold me, they don't care about me. And that's when I started looking love outside. That's when I was involved in multiple relationships, and even there, I wasn't satisfied. I I used to think that, oh, even they don't care about me. They do this and that. They break my heart. All these things, and that led me to do more things. That led me to go into wrong friends, find wrong group of friends, do wrong things, and it would have been, matters would have been going more worse and worse, but things changed.
Because you found someone who took care of you, right?
Yes,
and that was not a physical person, that was Jesus, because he's the best one to look after each one of us. But then you see, the point is that many young people don't realize. You end up doing so many wrong things because you're looking for someone who can take care of you, and you won't find it. That is the truth. You won't find someone on the outside who will reach your expectations, because each one of us, we have many expectations. We expect many things. I believe, Camila, that was one thing for you as well. Many years ago, you have many expectations, right? Before you come to faith, you have many expectations, you expect many things, but it did not come to you. It did not happen the way that you expected.
I didn't find what I want in the world, but I find in God what I want. Because many people think, no, I need to find someone make me happy. But the one who make you happy is Jesus. Only Him. He is the only one can take care of you very well. Very well. So you need to place your life in the hands of God, because if you place your life in the hands of God, He will take care of you.
Yes, for sure. He will have Him take care of you.
Yes, for sure. Without a doubt.
Yes, then He will take care of you. But what you need to do now is to allow the Lord to take care of you. And of course, maybe you say, but Pastor, we said already here, nobody cares for me. And then you even saw that in this world you will find no one who can take care of us. And now God will take care of me. How will God take care of me? I can't see God. I cannot touch God. I cannot even smell Him. Then how can God take care of me, Divesh?
Yes, you must be wondering how God take care of you. God will support you in things, in many things, and you won't even realize. He will show you the way. He will give you strength when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, and when you're there fighting against your negative thoughts or things in your life, and He will show you, and you will be wondering, okay, how is this happening? But it's God that is showing you, and sometimes we don't listen to the voice that God shows us. Okay, He tells us, okay, do this, but then we are wondering, okay, nobody's caring for us, but it's God sometimes showing you that way.
Yes, then VAG, God, He will take care of you. Then he stops saying like this, nobody cares for me, nobody want to help. No, if you decide, if you allow to give it to God the opportunity to take care of you, He will do. For sure, God will do.
Yes, Pastor, and the interesting is most young people, they tend to get anxious. They suffer from anxieties because they don't have God in them. So when we have God in us, we don't have to worry about who has to be our partner in order for us to share everything. God is there. God is there, and we don't have to worry about anything. Of course, we have to be successful, but God is there guiding every mile.
Yeah, the first thing that need to do, if you want that God take care of you, first of all, first thing they have to do, what is it, Shazmi?
So the first thing they should do is stop saying that nobody cares for you.
Then VOAG, take this in mind. Stop saying what?
Nobody cares for me.
Got it right? I hope so. I believe. Then stop saying that. You should say,
God cares for me.
That's it, VOAG. They say that God cares for me. Because He even says there in His word, it is interesting that we finalize today our saying with this Bible verse as well that says, for I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, fear not. I am the one who helps you. I'm the one who takes care of you. He even says as well, right, this is in the verse, then 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. What did he say there?
Cast all your care upon Him, for He cares for you. And yes, He really do cares for you, but you have to take the first step. And when He speaks to you, obey His voice.
Yes, then cast all your cares, because God, He cares for you. Sister Jesselyn, if this person, they come to God, they ask God for help, they ask God for support, will God let them down?
No, never. I came to God when I needed His help, and He never let me down, and He will never let you down as well. You need to take the first step.
Yeah. Guys, neither I as well. He took care of each one of us here, and so He will do with you, VOAG. Then from today now on, stop saying
Nobody cares for me.
Then you should say
God cares for me.
I'm sure when we finish this video here, you're gonna have in this voice there in your ears. Oh, God cares for me. God cares for me. Yes, remind yourself every single day that God cares for you, that God is willing to help you, and even tell even more. If you say, Pastor, what should I do? If I say no, I want that God take care of me. You can do something else before we finalize this video here. Join us on 20th of March in our V-Day. We're going to show to you on that V-Day in our drama that God cares for you, that God, He want to take care of you. Then find a way to join us on 20th of March in our V-Day. It is a special opportunity you have to join us here in our headquarters. What is the address of our headquarters, Divesh?
It's 550 Ratumaro Road in Nambua, above the Westpac Bank.
Yeah, and what is the time for the event, Assistant Jesselyn?
1:30 p.m.
But Fiji time?
No.
I'm saying,
1:30 sharp.
yeah, I'm saying Fiji time because maybe think, no, I'm gonna get there 3 hours after start. No, now 1:30 in the afternoon, that's the time. And what is the dress code, Sister Asena?
So for ladies, it is evening wear, and for males, it is formal wear.
Okay,
No
the-
flip flops.
Yes, yes. No flip flops and shoes is a must as well. Okay. And if they wanna come, Shazmi, and they might not have the ticket, can they come without the ticket?
Yes, Pastor, they can.
Yes, you can come. Then if you wanna join us, then make time to be here with us because you'll be a blessing. Before we finalize here, don't forget to do what, Divesh?
Like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And yes, please make sure to hit the notification bell because every single week we are coming with something interesting.
Yes, and that was a special episode for our silly thing today. As we have here many guests with us, it was a blessing have them here with us. That's it, viewer G. Take this say with you today, or better, throw it out this say from your mind, and take in mind that God cares for you. Then we're gonna finalize here our saying for our silly things for today. But don't forget to comment down below. What did you get from this saying from today? And write the name of your team.
Giving your team name below, it doesn't matter what the team name is, but yes, do comment it.
Yes, don't forget, comment there. And then viewer G, may God bless you. It was a pleasure be here with you. See you next time.